Welcome to AI in 8 minutes or less, your daily AI update. So while everyone's been watching all the big, splashy AI headlines, Google's been playing a different game, kind of in the background. They've just dropped a whole suite of super powerful AI tools. And we're not just talking about minor updates here. These are some major shifts, foundational even, in how we do research, run businesses, and even watch sports. So let's get into it. What are these things and why are they such a big deal? All right, first up, let's talk deep research. Google's taking on a huge problem, just the sheer overload of information out there. I mean, just think about it for a second. Imagine you're a medical researcher, and you're trying to figure out why a promising drug failed in trials. Or maybe you're a financial analyst, and you have to dig through thousands, literally thousands, of reports to find one key insight. Right now, that kind of work can take a whole team of experts months. It's just painstaking. Well, this is where Google's new tool comes in. It's called the Deep Research Agent, and it's basically built to do all that heavy lifting for you. And get this, it does it in days, not months or weeks. It just powers through everything, all the papers, all the data, and finds those little connections that a human might easily overlook. But what's really cool about it is how it connects different kinds of data. So this agent can pull insights from a super dense PDF, then go and analyze the sentiment in a video, and then cross-reference all of that with financial reports. It's wild. And companies are already using it. Folks like FactSet and Axiom are finding hidden patterns in things like drug trials and the stock market. It's all about letting the AI do the tedious data sifting so the human experts, the people, can focus on the big picture, on strategy. Okay, let's switch gears. Let's talk about something we've all had to deal with. Those clunky, super frustrating customer support bots that never seem to understand you. You know how it used to be, right? It was all about endless lines of code and these really rigid scripts. If you asked a complicated question, or heaven forbid you spoke a different language, you were pretty much out of luck. Well, Google's new approach is designed to change all that. So check this out. This is Google's new CX Agent Studio in action. So in this YouTube TV example, a customer asks a pretty complex question. The agent gives a clear answer, but then the customer asks it to translate that for their father-in-law in Spanish, and it just does it seamlessly. Then it flips right back to English to answer another question. I mean, having that kind of fluid, multi-language support in one conversation, that's a huge leap from the old chatbots. And maybe the best part, it's how you build it. It makes it so accessible. You don't have to be a coder, a support manager, anyone really, can just type in plain English instructions to change what the agent does. Like, hey, add a new promotion, and boom, it's done. And here's the real kicker. That whole complex multi-language system we just saw, the YouTube TV team built and launched it in just 6 weeks. 6 weeks! That is a crazy fast acceleration in development time. All right, so now let's zoom out a bit. Let's talk about one of the biggest headaches for any large company, trying to get all their different systems, different departments, and yeah, even their different AI tools to actually talk to each other and work on a big project together. And this is exactly where Gemini Enterprise fits in. The best way to think about it is like an AI project manager, or maybe an orchestra conductor for the whole company. You give it one single high-level command, and it goes and coordinates a whole team of specialized AI agents to make it happen. So let's walk through an example. Say an employee at a furniture company just types in one simple prompt: relaunch our less popular product lines. Instantly, Gemini Enterprise kicks into gear. Its market research agent starts analyzing design trends. A data agent scans the warehouse for unsold stock. The strategy agent recommends a full rebrand. Then it starts generating new videos for a campaign, creates a Jira ticket for the dev team, and even drafts the launch deck for the distributors. A whole process that would normally take weeks of meetings and back-and-forth emails is now done in minutes. Okay, for our last one, let's look at a really fun example. It shows how this same tech can help us see the world in a totally new way. We're going from the boardroom straight to the snowboard halfpipe. So when we watch an amazing snowboarder, what do our eyes see? A fast, dizzying blur, right? An incredible trick that's over in like 3 seconds. But Google's AI, it sees something completely different. It can actually build a 3D model of the athlete's body just from the 2D video feed. It tracks everything: their rotational speed, how much they compress their tuck, the exact moment they hit the turning point in midair. And this tech is a game changer on 2 levels. For the athlete, it's giving them this incredibly detailed data to help them perfect their performance. But for us, the fans, it makes the invisible visible. It visualizes all that hidden physics, which makes the sport way more engaging and honestly, just easier to appreciate. So when you kind of step back and connect all the dots, you start to see that these aren't just four separate cool tools. You've got the deep research agent digging through papers, the CX agent helping a customer, Gemini Enterprise conducting a whole business, and then an AI analyzing a snowboard trick. It's all part of one big, cohesive AI ecosystem. And it's all designed for one thing, to augment what we humans can do, everywhere. Which, of course, leaves us with a pretty big question to think about. When every business has an AI orchestrator like this, handling all the complex stuff, what does that mean for human expertise? Where do we become most valuable? Well, it looks like the trend is shifting us away from just managing tasks and more towards focusing on the things AI can't do: creativity, high-level strategy, and asking those big picture questions. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to AI in 8 minutes and never miss what matters.